next thing we need to do is make another record. That's and
Which
then
is,
and then,
I
and then
told
we can
Danielle
and then,
before, but
and
it's
then,
going really well.
and then we can play for another 30 years.
Let's talk. So you say nothing's written yet.
Yeah, nothing's written really. Is it?
There's a couple that's been that we've half demoed up.
Okay, so we are backstage at the Isle of Wight Festival 2022, joined by Mark and Tim from the Charlatans. Hello.
Good to
Hello.
see you.
How you doing? You all right?
All good, thank you. Yeah.
Lovely to see you as well. When the lineup came out, I was like, yes, yes, yeah. And I think you're definitely on the best day for me musically as well. Some brilliant bands
Great.
playing today, aren't there?
Yeah. Just been checking out a few. Well, one band actually before.
I saw you side stage with Wet Leg, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was there, yeah.
What do you think?
Oh well, I mean, I only saw them from the back, and I mean, I like some of their songs anyway. So yeah, it sounded really good. And the crowd was amazing. So.
Yeah, they pulled a big crowd, didn't they?
Yeah, pulled a big crowd. So I look forward to hopefully jumping on the back of that. Yeah.
So you're at the Big Top later on tonight, aren't you, as well?
Yeah, I think we played there about 5 or 6 years ago, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it was great then, so it's good. I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. When you think of Isle of
Yeah,
Wight
yeah.
Festival, what do you think of? What's the first thing that kind of?
Bob Dylan. No, but that was a while ago. Wasn't it?
Bob Dylan bootlegs.
Yeah.
We played the first one, didn't we, when it came
when
back?
it came back again, yeah.
That's a memory.
And I think, Robert Plant was playing as well, and he actually came into our dressing room, and I got to sign a Led Zeppelin album, and
nice.
he was very, very gracious and sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we played her a lot, quite a lot.
Something quite nice, isn't it, about getting on the ferry and sort of coming across? It's like, I don't know, it seems like a marker in the sand, isn't it? We're going to the Isle of Wight Festival now. It seems
Yeah,
that whole thing of being
getting on the
water.
ferry is certainly a thing. Because if you miss that, especially tonight, you're a bit screwed.
It's screwed, absolutely screwed. So I saw that you tweeted earlier that you might play Can't Get Out of Bed tonight. Is that definitely going to be included?
Well, it was like third or fourth to be mentioned. So and I think we got it up to number 2, didn't we?
I think it's gonna feature tonight.
Yeah. So I think track 2.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay,
good.
perfect.
Yeah,
Do you all sit down still and do you design the set list for every show, or is there a kind of standard that?
Martin usually sends an email out a week before that nobody reads. And then we, about an hour before we go on,
Yeah.
he
Okay.
says, he reminds us that no one's read his email with the set list on. And then we write it out.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. On whatever scrap of piece of paper you can find at the time. Love it.
Yeah, but Can't Get Out of Bed is in there.
Okay, perfect. I like the tease. No, it's good. It is really good. So, I mean, you've all been so busy doing lots of different things. I know that you've been. I wanted to talk about the merchandise thing quickly, if that's all right, because I know
Sure.
that you were very vocal about, the splits that bands and artists were getting at live shows, and I think it's a really important thing to talk about. So,
Yeah.
do you want to sort of summarise that for those watching at home and how you've been getting on?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it just kind of like brought it to the attention of some people that it's like 25% and taking on most venues for merch, which kind of when you break it down, just sort of like seems a little high.
Yeah.
Some would say it needs scrapping altogether. There's probably a discussion to be had, but it was really just me and us bringing it to the attention of people because we were on tour. I mean, it's happened. We questioned it in the very early days, but we're told by managers and that it's kind of that's the thing to do and all that. And I just felt that for the future, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. And I just felt that for the future generations of artists, it might be good if it was changed a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And while we're talking of merch, I read somewhere you were saying the question that you get often is not like what's it like headlining a festival, which of course you know about plenty, but also about a certain jacket from a single years ago for How High,
jacket,
right?
Yeah. Well, where can I get How High jacket from? And so there's some made the other day, but they've all sold out. So.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So this is was it 97? As that came out?
Yeah, I think so. 96, 97. Yeah.
Recorded 96, came out 97.
97.
Yeah. So this was the jacket that Tim wore in the video.
I know, and so it's been a long time. People asking me the same question. Well, not the same question, but one of the same questions. But
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So With the Charlatans, I mean, we play your music so much on Absolute Radio and of course on the Decade
thanks.
stations as well.
Oh, yeah.
You must have seen the feeling that the music industry and the audience and everything changed so much over the time. When you get on stage now playing as a band and the collective, what do you think of music right now, and sort of how does it feel to be still playing as the Charlatans?
For me, it feels the same as it did 30 years ago, and I can't really believe it's been that long. It doesn't feel like it's been 30 years. And that sounds, actually, the more I'm saying it, the worse it's sounding. That's a hell of a long time, that, Tim, to be playing.
It feels longer though.
As a group, yeah. But I can't actually imagine what else I'd want to do other than this, because I'm obviously drawn back to it, and I think we all are. I think the next thing we need to do is make another record.
And then we can. Danielle before, but it's going really well.
And then we can play for another 30 years.
Let's talk. So you say nothing's written yet?
Yeah, nothing's written really. Is it?
There's a couple that's been that we've half demoed up.
Okay.
So we have got some things that have been recorded on. Maybe it's on someone's iPhone or something. Yeah, but it's a start.
It's a start.
Yeah,
it's a start.
it is a start. It is a start.
But we have actually been really enjoying playing live for the last.
We have.
For the last when did lockdown finish? But we haven't stopped playing. Since
Yeah,
then.
great.
So we've been making up for a couple of years of not playing.
It is so nice for it all to be back. You just did your solo record at Rockfield, right? Would you go back to do Charlatan stuff there for the next one, do you think, or have you got anywhere in mind?
We actually had Rockfield booked for October, but we our Japanese, Australian, and New Zealand tours that were supposed to happen in 2020 ended up happening in October, so we can't do that. So we might go back in.
So we're going to put the recording on hold for a little bit.
Because we're enjoying playing live. Yeah, but we I think we want to go back to Rockfield maybe.
Oh yeah,
before the end of the year.
Yeah, it'd be great. It's got something about it.
Okay. I was going to say, is it such a hallowed place? Because when you read the write-up, even on the website, I've never been there, there is a sort of mention of a kind of spirituality of making this holistic. I think the word holistic is used.
That's good. Yeah.
With the sort of amazing world-class studio facilities as well.
It really is, and I mean, when to look at it, like especially the Coach House, it doesn't really look anything. It doesn't really look anything spectacular, but it's all to do with the sound, I suppose. So you look in this box, and it's like, but then you think, oh right, Ozzy's recorded here, and Rush, not Coldplay, or Oasis or Stone Roses or whatever. It's like, and you can kind of feel it in there. It's all that kind of ingrained in the.
And if you don't want to do that, you can play darts and table tennis.
That's fine. Games room upstairs.
Games room upstairs and stuff like that. So it's very exciting to go there, and there's something amazing about what it does for me anyway, for the singing. That's something that you just can't get anywhere else.
Oh, I haven't been there, but I've been into Nigel Godrich's studio in South London. I was blown away. Not that I really know what anything does, but I was just like, this feels amazing, magical.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I'm looking forward to it when it happens. So yeah. Well,
it will happen.
It will happen.
Eventually.
Okay, definitely next year, right?
Oh well, we were supposed to be recording this year, but we've got 6 days.
We said if we can do it in the next 5 years, then we'll be out there.
So it'll be the next 5 years.
Okay, well, perfect. We'll take that as a headline. We'll just use that one. The pressure's off then.
That's good then.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. Thank you so much for coming in to see us and for your time. It was so nice to see you again.
Good to see you.
Have a wonderful show tonight.
Thank you.
We'll be side stage. Can't wait.
Amazing. Thank
you so much.
Take
Thank
care.
you. The Charlatans live backstage at the Isle of Wight Festival 2022.